I want to insert an element after this node, basically inserting at tail or inserting at end. This is known as inserting at end or inserting at tail. So what I want to do is I want to insert a node here. There's going to be a set of steps. Firstly, you have a pointer of head. You know where the head is. So step 1 is going to be the following. You're going to come over here to head, right? You're going to create a pointer, say pointer t. You're going to make it equal to head. Okay, now t is at the same position as head. Then you're going to move t from here till there. Then you're going to move it again one more time. Now after t has moved here, that's going to be step 1. I'm not going to say node, just assume n is node, right? Then we have step number 2. Step number 2 is what step number 2 is going to be that you create another node, that you link that node like that. Okay, so that's just what it is, simple as that. We have added an element at the end of our linked list. So let me go ahead and code it. Step number 1 was what? You're gonna have a node. Okay, I'm gonna call it t and I'm gonna make it equal to head. Perfect. Then I'm gonna say while t is not equal to t dot next. You know, how do we find out if this is in fact the last node? If while we're looping, how do we know that this thing is the last node? The way we know it is that this is going to be null. So we want to check all the time if the t's dot next is equal to null. Okay, and if it is not equal to null, then I want to say t is equal to t dot next. You want to basically move t. This code just makes t go to the next node. Think of it like that. And when t finally does t dot next is actually null, then you want to stop incrementing t and you want to actually say t dot next, which at the moment is null. Okay, you want to change it from null to having a new node. Actually, this is step 2 and step 3 both at the same time. Just to make your life easier, I'm going to make it in 2 steps. Okay, so leave that for now. I'm going to implement another node. Okay, I'm going to call this node t2 and I'm going to say new node. Alright, and then I'm going to say this is step 2. Now step 3 would be to create a link between this one and the new node that we just created right now. Okay, t2, like that. So we've created, this is how you insert at tail. So we have now another node that we've inserted at tail, and that made our linked list increment. Imagine there's one edge case where our head node cannot exist. So if it doesn't exist, what you want to just do is you want to check. Okay, so if imagine our linked list is empty and we're still inserting at the tail. So if that's the case, then you want to check if it's null, because if it is null, then you just want to return. Simple as that. So because if your linked list is empty, the head is null. So if there's no node inside of it, your head is essentially null, and you cannot really do this. It's going to give you an error. So actually no, I'm wrong. If our linked list is empty, you want to insert at the head. So head is equal to new node, and you want to insert your data there. That's the simple thing you want to actually do. Alright, and after that, after you've inserted it there, you want to also return. Simple as that.